Welcome to World Tide News, where we navigate the powerful currents shaping our world. Today we confront Abiy Ahmed's suicide note for Ethiopia, a signed epitaph, not speculation. The Economist's recent exposé, Africa's most secretive dictatorship faces an existential crisis, reveals Eritrea's unraveling regime. But if Ethiopia's prime minister sees this as a call to arms, he's marching toward a cliff. 6 years ago, in 2019, Abiy Ahmed stood as a Nobel Peace Prize laureate, celebrated for ending 2 decades of hostility with Eritrea.
I will call upon the Nobel Peace Prize laureate of 2019 to come forward and give his Nobel lecture. Prime Minister.
Your Majesties, Your Royal Highnesses, distinguished members of the Norwegian Nobel Committee, fellow Ethiopians, fellow Africans, citizens of the world, ladies and gentlemen. I am honored to be here with you today and grateful to the Norwegian Nobel Committee for recognizing and encouraging my contribution to a peaceful resolution of the border dispute between Ethiopia and Eritrea. I accept this award on behalf of Ethiopians and Eritreans, especially those who made the ultimate sacrifice in the cause of peace. Likewise, I accept this award on behalf of my partner and comrade in peace, President Isaias Afwerki, whose goodwill, trust, and commitment were vital in ending the 2-decade deadlock between our countries.
Yet within 10 months, he launched war on Tigray, aided by Eritrean forces, turning his peace trophy into tragic irony.
Is the epitome of failure for all involved. That's what Abiy Ahmed said when he received the Nobel Peace Prize. The year was 2019. 2 years on, the Ethiopian Prime Minister has failed to live up to his words. Today he joined the battlefield. Abiy Ahmed himself is leading his army to war, and these are the men that Abiy Ahmed is fighting.
Now, in a twist, the peacemaker seems ready to confront Eritrea, yesterday's ally. He even wrote a letter to the UN Security Council accusing Eritrea instigating war against Ethiopia. Allies are shocked, enemies unsettled, and millions ask, how did promise turn to drumbeat of war? This is no theater. It's a gamble in one of the world's most fragile states.
Ethiopia has accused Eritrea of preparing to wage war against it in the latest sign of escalating tensions between the two countries over control of the Red Sea. Ethiopian Foreign Minister Gideon Timotheros wrote to the United Nations Secretary General on October 2nd. In his letter, the top diplomat claimed Eritrea was colluding with the Tigray People's Liberation Front, an opposition group based in Ethiopia's northern Tigray region. Ethiopia also accused Eritrea and the TPLF of supporting armed groups in its Amara region, where the federal army has been fighting rebels. Eritrea has not yet commented on the letter.
Ethiopia is internally fractured with insurgencies in multiple regions. Marching north risks collapse. First, Abiy Ahmed's impossible 3-front war. Right now, Ethiopia isn't a unified state. It's a pressure cooker of insurgencies. Fano dominates Amhara's highlands. ambushing convoys and seizing towns. The Oromo Liberation Army, OLA, controls 80% of rural Oromia, just 200 kilometers from Addis Ababa. If Abiy Ahmed diverts troops north to Eritrea, he would ignite. The Northern Front, Eritrea's 200,000-strong army, battle-hardened from decades of conscription, dug into mountain fortresses. The Western Front, Fanos exploiting thin defenses to sever supply routes. The Southern Front, OLA launching urban assaults to fracture the capital's grip. History screams warnings. No nation wins a three-front war. Not Nazi Germany, not Imperial Japan. Why would Ethiopia already fracturing be the exception? Second, Abiy Ahmed's rumored plan, the drone mirage, a lightning air campaign to obliterate Eritrea's missiles. But here's the brutal reality: Eritrea's rocket arsenal, Scud-Bs, BM-21s, isn't in neat rows. It's hidden in tunnel networks beneath the Hamashian highlands. These aren't Gaza-style makeshift shafts. They're Soviet-engineered labyrinths designed to survive bunker-buster bombs. Ethiopia's Turkish Bayraktar TB2 drones. They carry micro-munitions, under 50 kilograms. To destroy deep tunnels, you need massive ordnance, like the US GBU-57 MOP. Ethiopia lacks these. If Abiy Ahmed fails, and he likely will, retaliation would be apocalyptic. Eritrean Scuds striking Tekeze Dam, drowning Tigray's farms. Chinese C-802 missiles sinking Ethiopian cargo ships in Djibouti's ports. One missed launch site could rain fire on Addis Ababa's power grid. Third, the Fano and Ola resistance forces. Don't believe for a second that Fano and Ola will pause while Abiy Ahmed fights Eritrea. They'll smell blood. Fano could seize Addis-Djibouti corridor and cut the supply nerve. Ola might storm Addis's outskirts, exploiting police shortages. This isn't speculation, it's their stated strategy. As Ola commander Jal Maru vowed, "We strike when the hyena is distracted by the lion." Fourth, economy in freefall. Ethiopia's treasury is running on fumes. Debt. A crushing $30 billion. War could bleed $2.4 billion monthly, triggering hyperinflation, currently 28%, could hit 300% as in 1990s Yugoslavia. Fuel rationing, paralyzing troop transport and halting other economic activities. Port shutdowns. Djibouti handles 95% of Ethiopia's trade. If it closes, no fuel, no food, no bullets. Fifth, regional dominoes. Attacking Eritrea isn't a bilateral spat, it's detonating a regional powder keg. Sudan, rapid support forces would invade Al-Fashaga, opening a new western front. Egypt, send drones to Eritrea while threatening the grand Ethiopian Renaissance Dam. Djibouti, under Eritrean pressure, it could suspend Ethiopia's port access, crippling the economy in days. Al-Shabaab would surge into Ethiopia's Somali region, creating a fourth front. The bottom line, the march of folly. The Economist is right to underline Eritrea's fragility. But for Abiy Ahmed, war isn't an opportunity, it's suicide. It would shatter Ethiopia's army across multiple fronts, collapse the economy in weeks, turn the Horn of Africa into Syria 2.0, a wasteland of warlords and refugees. Once crowned a peacemaker, Abiy Ahmed appears poised to write Ethiopia's obituary himself. Some victories aren't worth winning. This isn't just reckless, it's a death warrant for the nation. Ethiopians beware the siren song of war. This is World Tide News. If you value staying informed about the forces shaping our world, please like, share, and subscribe. See you in the next report. Thank you for watching.